water was so blue, it was gorgeous. But we both complained, you know, the litter, that was...
Banyak sampah.
Oh, it was so bad. I've never seen that much litter in water, and I actually had to swim amongst the litter. It was so... And there's so much. And then Red put the drone up and he saw even more. All that water is just
Tengok
got
sampah, guys.
litter all over.
Assalamualaikum, hello, hi, selamat berhujung minggu good people, apa kabar? Selamat datang, selamat bergabung kembali bersama BDT Channel. Terima kasih karena memilih video ini untuk kalian tonton. Saya BDT berasal dari Borneo Sabah, akan menemani kalian dalam episode reactions kali ini. Guys, hari ini saya akan buat sebuah reactions video daripada Red and Clay, guys, oke? Dan judul daripada video ini adalah Lombok in 2022, is it better than Bali? Adakah lebih baik daripada Bali, Lombok? Nah, ini satu persoalan yang baik, guys. Moga-moga kalian semua yang sedang nonton ini sentiasa berada dalam keadaan sehat, selalu dimurahkan rezeki, dipermudahkan segala urusan dunia dan akhirat. Dan kalau kalian sedang diuji dengan sakit, moga-moga dikurniakan dengan kesehatan, kesembuhan, dan moga dijauhkan daripada segala malapetaka. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Tanpa berbasa-basi lagi good people, mari kita nonton isi kandungan daripada video ini. Let's go. 1, 2.
We finally left our cushy luxury hotel in the northwest of Lombok, and now we're ready to explore the island a bit more. Lombok is located east of the island of Bali. It's a 2-hour ferry ride away, and it's often described as Bali 25 years ago, but with better beaches. Join us as we head south to find these beaches and give you our honest opinions. So many people have hyped this place up. We have really high expectations.
We are one day after Tugu Hotel, and we spent last night at Mina Tanjung, which is a nice little budget hotel on the beach here in Tanjung. I think we paid 350 rupiah for the night, and it included breakfast.
350
We're currently
rupiah.
in a bluebird taxi on our way to Senggigi, which is another kind of like tourist area on the coast. There's no Grab or Gojek on the island. There's bluebirds and private drivers, so it has been kind of hard to get around, more so than Bali, but bluebirds are great. They meet a taxi, so you can see exactly how much you're paying. And we're on our way to Senggigi because that's where you can hire a motorbike from. There's lots of options there. Unfortunately, we're in this area and it's like more like a resorty area, so there's no motorbike rental places, so that's why we're going to Senggigi now.
It's also known to have a really cool coastal road nearby, which we are hoping to explore with the motorbike, so stay tuned. It's going to be a fun vlog. It's going to be our first impressions of Lombok and a slight little comparison to Bali. We'll try and give you our thoughts on that.
We're comparing it to Bali though, because so many people actually do. They say Lombok is like Bali 35 years ago. So
Lombok,
yeah, excited to give you guys our
seperti
impressions.
Bali 25 tahun yang lalu. Banyak yang cakap begitu sama dorang, guys. Jadi dorang di sini untuk membandingkan apakah itu benar atau tidak sama, yang Lombok itu adalah macam Bali 25 tahun dulu.
The mountain towards Mount Rinjani to a place called Senaru to see the waterfalls and to see this viewpoint that I really wanted to see. But everybody has told us that we will not see it with these clouds being so low in the mountains and the rain. I think it's safe to say that rainy season has come early. It's currently, what even date is it? 7 October, and it's been raining every day for the last week. The rain has definitely been ruining some plans.
Gila. Nah guys, jadi link asli saya letak di description box di bawah nanti guys ya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye. So we've made it to Senggigi. Our drive down from Tanjung was 160,000 rupiah. The bluebird was actually really affordable. Now it is kind of difficult to find a bike. There's not a lot of bikes on offer down here, so we've just been hopping from these like little tour guide shops to see who has a bike for us.
No problem though, because I love me a little Alphamart run for some lemon vitamin water and an ice lolly. I love Alphamart so much, so I'm chuffed.
Nah guys, ini di Lombok sudah, Bali pula. Jadi dorang sewa sepeda motor.
So we got our NMAX finally. It's brand new. It's 175 a day. It's kind of expensive, but it is an NMAX 155 cc's.
It's beautiful. Look at it. Thank you, Mohammed.
If you can get cheaper, you can get the Vario for about 75 to 100 rupiah. So yeah.
But there's none available.
But yeah, the island's literally out of bikes right now. I think there's a lot of tourists here. We're gonna head down south to go and see what it's looking like. The rain is pretty bad though.
It's raining so much. Time to put on some ponchos.
Ooh.
Ponchoed. So we just got some petrol, 12k on the side of the road here. We're heading all the way down south to Kuta because there's a big Ironman marathon tomorrow, and if we don't get there now,
We can't get there at all.
Jadi ada
And the
maraton
rain is
yang
so
akan
bad.
diadakan.
oh well, wish us luck, off we go.
Oke, ini dia perjalanan nih. Dia punya view gila lah. Naik sepeda, wah cantik jembatan nih guys. Apa nama jembatan nih? Siapa yang tahu? Komen di ruangan komen di bawah guys. Nah, jadi ini dia Lombok.
A bit of a brutal hour-and-a-half drive. We are now safely
Sejam lebih
escaped
juga,
from the rain in Kuta. First
Di Kuta,
impressions,
sekarang di
it's
Kuta.
feeling quite local. Trying to find a place to eat now.
Jarang cari
What
tempat
do you got?
makan guys.
No one there? Yeah. It does feel a little quiet around here. Not a lot going on. I've seen 2 foreigners. That's it. So I'm not sure where they're all hiding. Where are they hiding?
Might be in the totally wrong area.
Yeah, this is right by Pantai Kuta, so I'm not sure.
Pantai
I'm gonna try
Kuta.
the sea salt restaurant though.
Seychelles. Wow.
The closest area to the beach is definitely not like it is in Bali, where usually you'll find all the warungs and the places and the bars, but it's very quiet over here. So apparently the main road is a little bit in, so let's head there now and see what kind of places they have. We're actually looking for a place to stay. You got something for
We've
us?
never done this before. We completely going with the wind. We don't even have accommodation.
Dorang tidak tahu mau
Didn't
pergi
even
mana.
research this place either.
Terus sampai saja di
We
sana
used
guys.
Google Maps to try and find highly rated homestays in the area, and then we went to check them out in person before booking.
Ini
Not ready. Oh.
Because we prepare the bedroom.
And that one was closed for repairs. But basically we're just driving around and we've seen a couple that are open with some signs outside. One's for 200k. So let's go and see if they have a room available and check it out.
Nah. Sekarang
Stuck out
misi
here with all the
mencari
bags while Clary goes to go check
homestay.
out the room. This place is just
Ataupun
called S
tempat
Hotel and
tinggal.
Restaurant. 200k a night. Let's see what the verdict is.
I don't know.
What's wrong?
The banging is
Construction?
definitely not as pretty as what it looks in pictures.
What's wrong with the room? Does it have an aircon?
Yeah,
No aircon? Yes.
it does. It's just like things are broken. It's weird.
Nah, cari lagi, mencari lagi. Misi mencari tempat tinggal untuk semalam guys. Wah, susah juga nih ya cari tempat tinggal di sini.
Alright, so Pondok homestay is full tonight.
Semua
They had a really high rating,
Full.
4.9 on Google. But yeah, we just literally one road back from the main strip, and look at it. It's like super rural. It's quite a surprise, to be honest.
Wih. Nah, ini dia punya lorong, dia punya jalan-jalan di Lombok. Nah, ini nampak cantik guys.
Alright, we've gone with Yuli's homestay. We'll leave the link in the description.
Yuli's homestay. Jadi
Paying
dorang stay di sini.
330 rupiah for the night, which includes breakfast.
350
The rooms
rupiah.
are perfectly fine. They don't look amazing, but they're comfortable. And yeah, that's all
Wow,
you need.
bersih tanda
They've
sebab.
got air conditioning, a shower. The shower is cold, but there's rooms behind me that have geysers, so you can have a hot shower there. There's a shared kitchen, yeah, and a breakfast area, and many pools to chill in. So we're happy. Wi-Fi is really bad. There's literally no Wi-Fi in this
Tiada
homestay.
Wi-Fi.
So yeah, we're just gonna sleep the night and see if we can find something better tomorrow. But I think the reality is there's not a lot on offer here.
Tidak banyak pilihan dia
For
bilang.
budget travelers
Untuk
like
yang-
ourselves. We like to keep it down to like $20 to $30 a night maximum. But yeah, if you do want to spend $50 to $100 a night, then I'm sure you're going to find some really nice hotels. Time to head out on the town and see what is happening in this area at night. It looks like a dead zone during the day, but let's see if it comes alive at night.
Wow. Jadi kalau malam baru beroperasi kali ya. KBNK. No, burger. Burger guys. Wah, cantik tempatnya. Wow.
Okay, we just finished up dinner, and to be honest, Lombok is still pretty expensive. I don't know what's going on. Like, we went to 4 different restaurants, and prices are either the same or, if not higher, than they are in Bali. So, to be honest, I'm not really seeing the pull towards Lombok
Nah,
right now.
Lombok dia bilang harga
Let me know what we think tomorrow when we actually explore more.
harga di Lombok, makanan di Lombok kurang lebih dengan di Bali. Jadi dia tidak tahu apa yang membedakan gitulah. Itu pendapat pribadi bule ini tau guys. Jadi mungkin orang belum jumpa tempat yang menarik banget.
We slept like babies. It was very comfortable in the bed this morning. It rained all night, so it was really nice to sleep to the rain. But this morning there's still a little bit of rain in the air, a little bit of clouds. Hoping it clears up so we can go and see some of the beaches. Yeah, let's
Nah,
try
dorang mau
and
pergi
see what
pantai.
Lombok beaches have to offer.
Mantap jiwa guys. Loka.
First order of business is a quick stop at the cafe to grab a little takeaway for Clary, who's feeling tired. And yeah, we just found the spot. It's got everything. There's a place to stay here, there's a gym, there's a cafe, a little working area.
Oh,
So I think
cantik.
we'll pop in
Bagus
here
vibe-nya.
later, try and do a little bit of work, test out the internet, see if it's a good place to do some digital nomading.
Comel.
To stay here is 550 rupiah per night, which includes breakfast for 2 people and gym for 2 people. I think that's a really good deal.
Kalau low budget, dorang sebenarnya ini low budget traveler nih guys. Jadi dorang mau cari tempat-tempat yang budget safe budget lah gitu kan. Jadi ini satu guide yang bagus juga lah untuk
this
yang
beach
traveler
number
yang
one,
low
it's
budget
called,
gitu.
Tanjungan.
Tanjungan.
And honestly, it is filthy. It is full of litter,
kotor
trash.
dia bilang.
I can't recommend you guys come here. So we are going to go to the next beach because
Pantai ini kotor.
trash and litter lying everywhere, burnt coconut husks, and it's really just not good. Not good.
Nah, ini pantai seterusnya. Pantai pertama dorang pergi kotor. Wow. Wow, ini cantik guys. Nice. Ini nice. Ini betul-betul luar biasa.
Find some shells, did you?
Coral.
Coral, I mean.
We found the best beach so far today. I really love it. It's so blue. The sand is white. But the problem is it's kind of like the Nusa Penida water where like it's pretty rough and there's a drag back pulls you in. The sand is very soft, so you like sink and the waves are pushing you. It's pretty rough, but it's very beautiful here. And the coral, my gosh, look at my coral.
Wow.
We're gonna try and find another one.
Where there's flat water.
Yeah, so
I
Clary can swim, because this is not good for Clary swimming. She's not a strong swimmer, and this pulls you in. If you do know good beaches that are really clean and nice for swimming, leave it down in the comments
Nah,
for
kalau
other
kalian-
travelers so they can know.
Kalau kalian tahu
Basically,
coba
don't
guys.
find them today, 'cause
Yeah.
these beaches are
Supaya orang yang
hard
nonton
to
video
get
ini kan
to.
ada
Now
referensi.
It's been raining and you have to pay 10k at every single beach.
10K.
This
Parking.
This one in particular, you had to walk quite a bit. You had to get through the mud, which we almost didn't make it through. So there's some of them are quite hard to get to.
10.000 untuk setiap pantai yang dorang masuk.
So anything like in Bali.
Maybe there are beaches, but these are the ones that we've been told to visit by all the local people, so maybe we just came the wrong way.
I think we're going to try Mohon beach next, and that'll probably be the last beach we check out. We've done about 3 or 4 today.
And it's hot.
And it's very, very hot, and we want to go get some work done. We want to see what it's like to do some work here in Kuta. Maybe we can find a smoothie bowl and compare it to Bali smoothie bowls. That would be great.
Guys.
So these are the beaches actually right in the area of the Mandalika MotoGP circuit. We could see it in the background from the beaches. Looks very, very good. Wish we could watch a race here one day. Maybe we'll have to come back for that.
You can walk the track, but the entrance to that is closed. I don't know. I think it might be closed today because it's Saturday or something. I don't know.
There's definitely a lot of construction and building going on around the track. I think they're trying to make the roads and
Mandalika
everything a lot nicer for people when they come next year.
Much needed because there's tons of people that come here to watch that. They need good roads. There are a few, but there's also like missing links between roads. It's so strange. You're driving on the road and then it says turn right, but it's like a muddy path, and then you turn right and then you get back onto the road. So I think, yeah, it's still a little bit of work to be done. But the roads are definitely bigger and wider than they are in Bali, so I don't think traffic will ever be an issue here.
This is the bridge you have to walk across to get to that beach. Up there is a nice viewpoint to look at the racetrack.
And then right next to the bridge here, on the right, is a pink beach. I think it's absolutely stunning, but Red thinks that it's only pink from the building materials coming down the river here from the circuit. I think it's from little shrimps and from the little coral in the water, but it's so beautiful. It's like pink, 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 and then it goes turquoise blue. It's amazing. And this one's a flat beach too, no waves.
Boleh tahan lah guys. Jadi kalau kamu tahu, good people, tempat referensi lah gitu, kalian boleh letak di komen box di bawah, komen di mana tempat pantai yang kalian rekomenkan untuk datang guys.
My favorite cafe already. This is called Kenza.
Kenza.
People here is totally Bali, but like nicer than Bali, and the pricing is not bad. And remember this morning I got a double espresso shot. That was 45k. Here the double espresso shot is 30k. And you'd think it would be expensive because it's so pretty here, but it's really not bad. And they have workspaces, air conditioning in here, comfortable chairs, plugs. Yeah. A smart this place, I like it.
It's actually really hard to find comfortable chair, good workplace, a plug, and air conditioning in one cafe in Bali. We've really struggled. I think Inca is the only one, but it's in Kerobokan. But in Batu Belong and Barawa, we haven't been able to find anything that's like ticks all those boxes and is quite like reasonably priced too.
Nah, di sini ada satu cafe yang begitu menarik perhatian, di mana boleh buat kerja, harga pun berpatutan, murah, dan juga begitu selesa. Ada aircon dan juga ada meja yang bagus untuk buat kerja, dia cakap tadi. Nah, wah ini cantik guys. Ini baru wow. Oh, ini cantik guys. Tapi mungkin kalau masuk nih pun masih bayar 10.000 nih kalau tempat macam ini. Sebab semua pantai di sana yang saya tahu perlu bayar kan.
So far. It's just very dirty.
Kotor.
It's very beautiful. There's chairs to sit on under umbrellas, but there's so much trash.
Kotor guys, tengok. Banyak sampah ada bilang. Banyak sampah guys. Terlalu banyak. Jadi
good morning. It's the next day. Just let's summarize what happened yesterday. So we were at that beautiful
beautiful blue water, white sand beach called Mohon Beach.
Mohon Beach.
And I spoke to a Jakarta couple there, and I said, what are your thoughts on this beach in Lombok? And they said, first of all, that beach is comparable to some beaches in Thailand and Philippines and stuff. And I agreed.
Okay.
I was like, that was so blue. That water was so blue. It was gorgeous. But we both complained, you know, the litter. That was...
Banyak sampah.
Oh, it was so bad. I've never seen that much litter in water, and I actually had to swim amongst the litter. It was so... And there's so much. And then Red put the drone up, and he saw even more. All that water is just
Tengok
got
sampah, guys.
litter all over it. Anyway, hopefully something can be done by the locals of Lombok or someone. I don't know, maybe the expat community can get together and do some beach cleanups there. Anyway, then I said, how do you feel about Lombok? And they said, Lombok is still very developing. The hotel choices here were very few and far between, and they were expensive. And I actually agreed. We're paying 330k for this very basic homestay. Very, very basic. There's not even hot water in the shower. And every single beach you have to pay 10k entrance. That doesn't happen in Bali. You pay maximum 5k for your entrance to a beach. And some beaches are even free. So let's just summarize. Beaches, stunning. Like literally way more beautiful than Bali, but they're not looked after and they're dirty. Vibes, I wouldn't say there are any vibes, to be honest. I think it's more surfers that come and just do their own thing in the ocean, and yogis that come here for peace and quiet. Pricing, more expensive than Bali, for sure,
dari Bali
but not expensive like Europe expensive, you know? Cafes and co-working, yeah, not many options, to be honest.
Tidak
Kenza
banyak
was about
pilihan,
the
dia
best.
bilang, guys.
It was really, really good. I loved that. It was actually, Kenza was actually better than a lot of cafes in Bali. Bali's having an issue with internet right now, so, and Kenza was solid internet. We really appreciated that. And yeah, I think that's it for my summary. It's time to catch a ferry back to Bali, and to be honest, I'm quite excited to be back in Bali.
Rindu balik Bali. Nah, oke guys. Jadi demikian video yang baru kita nonton bareng guys. Jadi sebuah video yang begitu bagus lah untuk kita jadikan referensi gitu kan. Jadi moga-moga ada pihak yang sudi untuk mengambil tindakan untuk tentang pantai tadi yang banyak sampah tuh, banyak kotoran gitulah. Dan sebenarnya guys, video kayak gini nih bukan video untuk menjatuhkan, tetapi bagus juga guys. Ada video macam nih untuk kita lebih mengetahui, lebih memahami, ataupun boleh tahu tempat tersebut seperti apa atau kayak apa kan gitu. Jadi moga-moga nanti sesiapa yang mau ke Lombok nanti akan jadikan video ini sebagai referensi. Dan kalau kalian tahu ada tempat di Lombok atau pantai di Lombok yang lebih murah, lebih cantik gitu dan bersih, kalian komen di ruangan komen di bawah. Dan kalau kalian tahu juga homestay atau tempat makan yang baik, yang bagus, rumah makan yang bagus di Lombok, kalian boleh komen di ruangan komen di bawah. Moga-moga menjadi referensi kepada orang yang mau datang ke Lombok gitulah guys. Tapi kalau menurut saya guys, Lombok itu kan sebuah tempat yang masih membangun dan masih banyak yang boleh diperbaiki. Moga-moga ke depannya nanti banyak wisata yang akan menjadi daya tarikan buat para pelancong yang ingin datang ke Indonesia gitulah. Jadi sampai di sini saja video saya pada kali ini. Moga terhibur, moga memberi kalian manfaat guys, oke? Video-video kayak gini. Jadi sampai di sini saja. Selamat berhujung minggu. Salam santun, salam damai, salam silaturahmi. Assalamualaikum. Salam Nusantara, good people.